Hey, what's going on, everyone? Happy holidays, and I hope your day is going well, just as good as mine. So, I know it's a little cold outside, and it's not that time of year where you want to be doing barbecuing, but don't worry, I got y'all with this video that requires no outside time and not real cold weather. So, hopefully, you guys enjoy this video, and so let's get it going. So first thing, like always, we're gonna go ahead and get our prep done. You plan for success, you're gonna get success. So go ahead. We're gonna start with the green onions. We're gonna just go and peel the skin, the outer skin off. Get all that dirty layer off. And we're gonna do is a thin slice on this and separate the whites and the greens from this. This knife, right now I have to get used to it. It's a lot bigger than my normal chef's knives, and it's a little bit heavier, but I'm really enjoying it. Man, look at them knife skills right there. Getting it in. I really enjoy it. It's a really good knife. For these peppers, these are habaneros, and then I also used 2 seronto peppers here. I'm just gonna cut them, the tips off, and then we're gonna de-seed them, take some of that heat out. After that, we're just gonna do a thin dice on these, or a slice on these. These are gonna be for the mac and cheese, because I love me some heat and I love me some cheese. Mix them two together. It's like bippity boppity boo. It's the greatest thing ever. So let's get it going. Once everything is good to go on the bedside, we're gonna go ahead and start our water for our pasta. I'm sorry, you can see the reflection of my camera in the back, but I'm trying this new induction heat on. So I like this a little bit better. It's a little bit better angle to record off. You guys let me know in the comments, or go ahead and like it and let me know if you guys enjoy this angle better. So we're gonna go and salt the water, and then we're gonna put a little bit of oil in there. You're gonna bring it to a boil real quick. Once I come to a boil, we're gonna go ahead and add our pasta. We're gonna cook this for about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, or until al dente here. I'm using these curly style type of macaroni. You can use any one you want. If you want to use shells, if you want to use elbow, use what you want to use. This is just what I use. I wanted to add a little bit different look to it. That pasta's boiling. We're gonna go and set our oven to about 400 degrees here. I cooked this a little bit already because I didn't want to take all that time. So I hit it a little bit of little bit of Voodoo Chef's dust seasoning. If you guys are interested or curious about what it is, I'll go ahead and put the link down in the description for it. It's a really good seasoning. I really enjoy it. So I think you guys should too. So after we get everything seasoned, we're gonna wrap this baby up in a tight foil. Once that happens, we're gonna cook it for about 25 minutes or so, and it should be golden after that. Now after those about 10 to 15 minutes or so of boiling, or it's done until it's al dente, we're gonna go ahead and strain it and hit that with some ice water or some cold water. Then after we let that cool down and stop cooking, we're gonna go ahead and make our cheese sauce. This is a little bit of heavy cream that I put in here, and a little bit of like queso cheese in here. It's a cheese sauce, you know, make it a little bit easier and a little bit more thicker. We're gonna bring this up slow, real slow. If you try to bring it up too fast, it's gonna scald it and it's gonna burn and it's gonna taste like burnt milk. So we're gonna do this on low heat. We're gonna bring this up to a warm, very low simmer. Once that happens, we're gonna go, and I threw some of my chilies in there, those habaneros and those seronto chilies in there, and let that cook down for about 10 minutes or so. You know, want to get that nice spicy goodness in there. And like I said, you know, cheese and spice always goes nice. Now that I got that little simmer going, I'm gonna go ahead and throw in some cream cheese in there, you know, get that nice and creaminess into it. And then we're gonna go and throw some of this red hot fry seasoning. I find it really good, so I figured I'd try it out in here. You know, no harm, no foul. Now we're gonna go ahead and let this cook down for about 10 minutes or so, you know, get everything, let everything get to know each other in the pot. And then while that's doing, we're gonna go ahead and get our breadcrumbs ready for the top. Here I took about 3 tablespoons of melted butter. I threw in about a half a cup of Italian breadcrumbs in there, and I gave this a mix up. You kind of want it to look like mud. This is going to give a nice texture on the outside of the actual mac and cheese when you put it in the oven. So once it's got a nice simmer going on it, we're going to throw some my beloved cheese in there. Here it's just I had a mixed bag of cheeses, so I think it had some Mott, some Colby Jack, some 3 triple cheddar in there too. So you know, you want some good melty cheese in there. I put it in there. I put a little bit in there at a time because you don't want it to get too sticky with it. So as you mix it, throw ahead some of that cheese in there, mix it up, make sure it's all melted, and go ahead and hit it with the whisk again. You know, I love me some cheese, you know. Once that sauce thickens up a little bit, we are gonna pour this bad boy into a pan with the actual pasta itself, and you're gonna give that a good mix up just to get everything incorporated in there, because you want the cheese to mix with the pasta real well. You know, you want to get all that cheesy goodness. And after that, we're going to throw some of that cheese that we have left over the top. We're just going to give a nice crust. And after that, we're going to throw some of that breadcrumbs on there. You know, just going to get a nice texture on the outside. So I really love mac and cheese. It's something I grew up with. And I love trying to do different things with mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is so versatile. So, you know, feel free to get free with it. Put that into the same 400-degree oven. Let that cook for about 20 minutes. And then after the last 5 minutes, we're gonna put that up to a broil. So go ahead and put the mac and cheese in there now and take out the ribs. By now, our ribs should be nice and done, nice and juicy. Look at them things, smothered and covered, and ain't no better. So we're gonna let these cool down a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and slice these bad boys up. You're gonna see how easy they cut. wait for these to cool down. As you can see, my hands were burning because they smelled so good and I wanted to eat one so bad. So, you know, if you're fine, you know, go ahead and cut them. But, you know, look how good these things are. You know, you get a nice coat to them, a nice color to them. You know, these things were delicious. With all this heaviness that we got with the mac and cheese and ribs, we're gonna go and make some easy coleslaw. Here I use a little bit of ranch, a little bit of sour cream, and I threw a little bit of Caesar in there because I didn't like the texture of it. So I threw a little bit extra in there and mixed everything up, hit a little bit of salt, and we had it going. The thing, it was actually really good, and I usually don't like to eat coleslaw, so you know, it was actually really good. I enjoyed it. After about 5 minutes left on your mac and cheese, we're gonna go and put it to a broil and let it broil between 3 to 5 minutes until you get a nice golden crust on the outside. Man, look at that. It looks delicious. Man, I wish I can just bathe in it right now. Well, this pretty much wraps up this video, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys did, go ahead and smash that like button. It really helps me out and it lets me know, you know, you guys enjoy this stuff. And also, while you're here, go ahead and subscribe so you guys don't miss anything. Or, you know, even if you guys just want to hang out, just go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Why not? So hopefully you guys are having an awesome holiday season, and hopefully to see you guys back next time. So have an awesome, I hope you guys are having an awesome day. Peace.